Good morning and welcome to Hobby Evolution, episode 172. It is a Tuesday. Oh, happy Tuesday. Yesterday was Martin Luther King Jr.'s day. It was, I don't know if it was actually his birthday. It's always celebrated on this Monday, but it was a federal holiday, no mail. But I did get some mail. I actually had my used top loaders. I bought a large flat rate box of used top loaders. They were actually delivered yesterday, so I'm well caught up. I bought like 600 new. So those came last week. So I'm going through those in my use. So I'm nice and caught up on some top loaders. Ken, good morning. Got your notification. Awesome. I'm not sure. YouTube's notifications are really wacky because I don't always get notifications. I just kind of have to look for shows. Herman, good morning. So Herman and Brad last night talked a little hockey, and that inspired me to tell my hockey story. It's like my lone hockey story, okay? I don't watch hockey. I actually did buy hockey cards this year, first time ever, probably the only time. George, good morning. I bought a couple blasters just because I caught hockey fever looking for the young guns out of Upper Deck. And it was fun. It was a fun rip, but I won't, get into it. I don't watch hockey and I don't plan to watch hockey. But in the 90s, there was kind of a hockey surge in my small town. Now, I grew up in like rural farmland Illinois, like Podunk. We had a drive your tractor to school day. I butchered a hog in ag class. So that's where I grew up. So hockey wasn't like top of mind. Football was number one. Baseball was probably number two. Basketball was up there, especially as we got into the mid 90s. Basketball really took over. Zach, what's up? Good morning. EA Sports, yeah, hockey. I actually won a hockey game for Sega Genesis 95, 96, maybe 97, somewhere in there. Fun game. Blades of Steel on Nintendo. We used to play that until 3 a.m. high on Mountain Dew as a little kid. My friend Seth lived behind me, and he was a big hockey fan. He was like the only hockey fan in our circle. He was the Herman. He was the Herman of our group. He was the only guy that really watched hockey. I don't know. Some of you other guys probably watch. I know Ken collects hockey, so I guess Herman's not the only one. But Seth was a big hockey collector. He was like the only friend that we traded, and he had hockey cards that nobody wanted. If I ever came across hockey cards, I really didn't, but they went to Seth. So we would in the mid 90s. This is my hockey story. Some point in the mid 90s, junior high era. Rollerblades became really popular, and that turned into rollerblade hockey. So we had one of the churches in town had a big parking lot, and it was really nice. It was a blacktop parking lot. So it was kind of like the hangout when you're on your bikes. You go down just a nice blacktop parking lot. And that became our like hockey rink on rollerblades. So we would play hockey. So at some point I got rollerblades, got a hockey stick, and we played with like a ball, not an actual puck, though we did play with a puck on occasion. And that's where my story starts. So I was excited to play rollerblade hockey, and I'm probably 6th or 7th grade. So, we get a group of us, and remember when kids actually played outside? Like this is, you don't see this very often anymore. So we go down to the church parking lot, and we've got a big group. So we're playing, I don't know, 5-on-5 rollerblade hockey. And it probably wasn't 5 minutes into playing hockey and I think it was probably Seth that reached back, and he's just going to go, what is that? A slap shot, just, and we were playing with a puck this day, and game on. Yeah, like Wayne's World. Seth just drilled, it might have been my buddy Scott too. Just drilled the puck on a slap shot, and I have slow reflexes, and that sucker hit me right below the eye. Oh my goodness, gave me a black eye, hurt like heck. Never went back, never played hockey again. I think the hockey stick sat in my closet until my mom sold it for $0.25 at a garage sale. So that's my one and only hockey story. When the Blackhawks were really good, like every single one of my friends jumped on the hockey Blackhawks bandwagon. I didn't. I never claimed to be a Blackhawks fan. I rooted for them, but I wasn't a fan. And I would watch a game here and there, but that was about as close to hockey watching as I got. So, yeah, George got the package. I was a little worried, George, when you said last week at some point it was still in Michigan. So awesome that it arrived yesterday. That's awesome. So just the top loaders came yesterday. And the Cubs count is still 528, 635. That's all I had for today. So thanks for tuning in. Check out the blog, 1millioncubs.com. eBay store is 99centcards.com. Twitter is at 1millioncubs. Thanks, everyone, for chatting along. Brad, Texas Card Dude, sent me a link from WGN Radio. And it was audio, so I was going to read it before the show, but it's audio, so I'll play it at some point here this morning. But interested to see. It's I think the title was. Let me open the other window. The title is "Here's How Much You Can Make on Your Sports Trading Cards." So and then Brad followed up with, "I hope my sarcasm came across." So I'm interested to see what their thoughts on the trading card market are. So I'll tune into that, share my thoughts tomorrow. So that's it for today. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, and have a great Tuesday.